Okay, folks, welcome to the Contrarian Trader. Let's begin with the trade we did last week on JP Morgan. This is the anatomy of a trade. This is what we look for. Generally, we look to trade stocks long when they have a very high short interest. Unfortunately, JP Morgan does not have a large short interest. So what's the catalyst? Why did we want to trade this stock? Well, the reason is that it appeared on my screener as an extreme oversold stock, and I use some pretty stringent rules for a company to qualify on my screener. So for a stock like JP Morgan to appear on my screener means that it was ridiculously oversold. So the first thing that I do is I let my members know that we have a situation here with JP Morgan, extremely interesting, but first we need to do our research. Since we don't have a catalyst of shorts to send the stock higher, what do we need to do? We need to find historical support on JP Morgan, because at that historical support level, we'll know that there are going to be bargain hunters looking to bid the stock up. And that's exactly what happened. If you take a look at a weekly chart of JP Morgan, you'll see that it came down, retested the $32 per share level, didn't quite make it, but it was very, very close. And you can see back here, in 2011, this was pretty darn good support. So what we did is we put an order in to buy JP Morgan earlier in the week. Let's go to the daily chart. Okay. We bought it here when nobody else wanted it. It had an RSI of roughly 13 or 14 thereabouts. And we purchased it, went long, and we took a profit here the following day, after hours, I should say. It wasn't during the normal trading day. It was after hours due to this topping tail here. And that told me that there were sellers above, and he saw this same chart pattern across the market. So I figured the following day was going to be there was going to be some selling. Now, charting is, there are no guarantees. There are only probabilities. So the probability of the markets heading lower the following day was very, very good. Although we did close up on the day, you'll note the following day, we retrace almost 100% of the previous day's move. That was a lot of volatility. So I would have let all my profits get away from me. So by closing out this trade after hours on Tuesday, I secured my profits. If I wanted to, I could have opened the position back up again at a cheaper level. However, the risk to reward was no longer in my favor. I had a profit. I wanted to walk away and shop around for other opportunities. And there are plenty of them out there. And members who are watching, I'm going to be sending out the Contrarian commentary the week ahead, tomorrow being Monday, because the U.S. markets are closed. So I'm going to be going into not only stocks that we currently hold, I'm going to be going into the charts. This is going to be a video of the overall markets using the transportation index, the entire marketplace. Where do we think the markets are going to head? So I'll be going into that with members tomorrow, along with the stocks that we're looking to buy or short in the coming week. The other stock that we traded this past week, and overall we had a decent week in the markets. The other stock that we traded, took profits on, was Motor City, symbol MOTR. Now, this is obviously a penny stock. It broke support here. We began accumulating it. And we enjoyed, within only a couple of days of owning it, a huge 34% gain on the stock. We used a trailing stop loss order, and we were stopped out of that position. So 34% on this trade, along with the JP Morgan profit of roughly 10%. We had a great week while the markets were pretty crappy. So for those folks that believe in long only, this is for those folks who aren't currently members of the Contrarian Trader. Please sign up for the 14-day free trial offer and take a look at the site. Take a look at the stocks that we're going to be watching, stocks that we're holding, and you'll get a copy of the week ahead commentary, which will be sent out to members tomorrow. Everybody enjoy Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to be sitting here poolside working and coming up with a game plan for how we're going to trade these markets the coming week, and I'll communicate that to members on Monday in the week ahead commentary. If you have any questions, please shoot me an email, and be careful of this market, folks. For those who believe, and I don't mean to digress here, but I'm going to do it anyway. For those who believe in buy and hold in a market like this, you need to change the way you're trading. Buy and hold as of right now is dead. It is dead. You cannot buy and hold these markets. They're way too volatile. You need to trade these markets like the Wall Street traders trade them. They look for their oversold conditions, their overbought conditions, and they take advantage of those situations. That is the way you need to trade this market. That's the way I trade this market. Take advantage of the 14-day free trial offer, and I will talk to you throughout the week. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. Bye-bye.